What's up, guys? Rich Lindgren here, aka HellaBass, back with the final episode of Fantasy Fishing Edge of the season. I know I said that last time, but I didn't realize the Mille Lacs AOY tournament would be a fantasy fishing event. So, kind of recapping, we haven't done recaps, but looking back at St. Clair, the last event, had three pretty good picks. Christie won it, so that was a great pick in A. Even though Jordan Lee had more points because of the big bag and big fish, he was the best pick in Bucket A, but Jason Christie still, hey, you can never complain about picking the winner. I think Bernie Schultz was a great pick for Bucket C, 30th place. Zaldane getting 34th out of E was good, but Keith Poche really let me down, kind of a bomb, and same with Alton Jones. So those two picks really kept me from having a really great event. There was some guys in there and those other buckets like Aaron Martins and guys that definitely could have moved me up with some top tens. So let's look at some of the fantasy or the social media stuff before we jump into the picks for Mille Lacs this week. Here's Kelly J talking about there's tons of guys. If you want to look all over, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, there's guys doing selfies with big smallers from Mille Lacs on day one of practice. So I'm recording late on Monday night. This should post Tuesday. But go ahead and take a look. Here he is, and he's saying it's got giants, but they're not everywhere. Looking for the mother lode. And I think that's true. Fishing this Mille Lacs this year is a little tougher than it's been in the past. I think the pressure's starting to get to the lake a little bit. It's still got tons of big ones. They're just a little harder to catch. So I expect things to change a little bit this year. These guys are the best in the world. They're still going to catch them. But I expect things to be a little different. You can check out my other video on the channel where I caught 22 pounds on my last tournament out there. Here's Jamie Hartman holding up. I don't know if it's the same fish or two different fish, but they're big ones, right? There's Russ Lane doing a little selfie action. Instagram, all kinds. There's Gerald Swindle with his big brown eye girl. So off to a better start than he was early in the tournament last year. Like I said, you can flip through and find tons of fish pictures of practice. So that being said, let's jump into the picks. So this is the last event of the year. I'm at the 84.4%, which pretty much takes me out of the running for any kind of season end awards or winning any leagues or anything like that. So really, it's all about just doing the best you can and maybe getting lucky and pulling off the win in the final event and winning some gift cards, right? So been pretty consistent this year, been pretty good, but not great. So in the top 10,000, jumping down to Bucket E, the percentages are all about Van Dam and JVD and Iconelli, which Iconelli had a pretty bad tournament here last time. Obviously, he knows how to catch smallmouth. And when you get down to the top 50, there's a lot of really good anglers here. So I'm going to go with Lefebre. I think he had a top 5 here last time. I got the tournament standings right here. Yeah, he was third. He needs to make a move. If he's going to, stay in that classic picture. These guys are battling for the AOY, Rookie of the Year, getting into the classic, or at least getting into that classic bracket event, which is on Lake Pokegama the week after this event. So I think Lefebre is the way to go in this bucket. If you're looking for a little bit of a wild card, Brock Mosley is fishing out of his mind lately. He's had, 2 or 3 top 5s in the last couple tournaments. So, that's he's a guy to think about. I think he could do really well there. So, Avina, I think he's like the last guy in. He's got nothing to lose, only up to go. So that'd be an interesting pick. He did okay last year at the AOY event. Bucket D, Elam had a really good event. He was 5th here last time. I like him. He's got a fairly low ownership percentage compared to like Kennedy and some of these other guys. And I can't possibly pick Alton Jones after what he did me on St. Clair. Williamson had a pretty good tournament here last time. I think Bertrand fished here last year. So there's some guys with some experience here. I'm just basically picking Elam off what he did last year, and he's the second ranked angler in this bucket. So, and a decent percentage. Bucket C, going Randy Howell. This is kind of a gut feel. He did pretty well here last year. Had over 20 pounds a day. I like him a little better than some of these other guys. I can see Matt Lee's fishing pretty good right now. He could do well. Obviously, he was a big selfie of Russ Lane. But I know I got a hunch. I think it's kind of a gut feel. Haven't picked Randy all year. Looking for him to have a big tournament this week. I thought Seth Feider was going to be in bucket A, so I initially picked Ayler in this bucket, but then I switched it to Feider once I realized he was in this bucket. So there's some really attractive, Ayler, Feider, Martins, all great options in this bucket, and there's a lot of other talented anglers in this bucket as well, including KVD. So, but I can't bet against Feider on Mille Lacs in this tournament. He's had his eye on this pretty much since they announced it. After he won the last one, he's having a great year. I see no reason why he can't be in a really great position to challenge for a repeat. Bucket A, it came down to two people for me, Palaniuk or Jamie Hartman. And I'm flip-flopping back and forth. I felt like I took low enough percentages on the other ones that I could just go with the favorite and take Palaniuk in this one. He's been fishing great. He's been catching smallies everywhere he goes. I think he's fishing with tons of confidence, and this lake has him. There's no reason he shouldn't have a really great tournament. Obviously, Christie and Wheeler are still mathematically out in the AOY, so they're going to be pushing him. But he only needs basically a top 15 to lock this up. But then I think, Hartman, he's had a really good year for a rookie. He's trying to hold on to that Rookie of the Year lead. He's really good at catching smallies, fishing northern waters. I'm tempted to pick him, but I may flip-flop. But for now, we're going Palaniuk. I'm thinking 72 pounds, 3 ounces, which is just a little less than last time. It's not been cold enough here for them to really start stacking up and get big yet. And I think it's fishing a little tougher than it was last year. So I expect the winning weight to be pretty close to the same as last year. But I think top to bottom, I think the weights will be down just a little bit this time. So that's my analysis for Mille Lacs. Hope you guys get some value out of these picks. Let me know how you guys are doing in the standings this year. I want to see in the comments, where are you sitting right now in the year end, or tune in after this and let me know how you finish up for the year. So thanks for you guys who enjoyed this season. If this is your first show, hit the subscribe button. If you're a repeat, then let me know in a comment, and check out some other videos. Thanks for tuning in.